Going live. Says I'm live. I'm gonna believe it. All right. I'm gonna make sure that this preview is on like 144p. Right. Hey, hi. How is everyone doing? I'm doing all right. So I've done a little bit of work in the background. Actually, I think I am gonna. Oh wait, I should just turn that down. Don't stop. Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop, I don't know. Anyways, don't stop believing. Anyways, yes. Hi. Hello, Midnight Howlitzer. So, you guys, I've worked a little bit more on building this place up since the last time I was on here. Now, I'm still a little unsure about this. Do I want to show you the current design possibility or no? Okay, I will. Alright, so let me actually F3, F4 into spectator mode. This is... Oh, by the way, I wanted to show this. This was my first wall design. I didn't like it as much. This low wall actually looks rather nice. I think it looks good, and it feels like a nice transitional sort of thing between the more usual design that we have. That one, you know? To the sort of color and style that this has. Babe, hello Andrew. Babe, you know that is a song that has to be muted, right? That's a song that blocks the stream. Oh. Hello. Gross, how dare it be position 4? It's position 4 because I had 3 things. I have caught the gay. You don't catch the gay, you just get the gay fever. Midnight has too many It's me! I'm the one who has the songs, babe! Andrew's probably behind. But, yeah. Anyways, so, okay, so this is what's here now. Now, the problem is, as you probably notice, well, this color palette doesn't match the rest of the world at all. And I was originally thinking I would actually just use Deep Slate as a little bit of an accent. Yeah, but not in America. Is that... It's like in Egypt or something? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure it does. Didn't it have like complete blocking in? Okay, check the YouTube Copyright Center. There's a link in my description. Check it. I thought it had problems, but I could be wrong. You're making me doubt myself. Anyways, okay, so keep this in mind. Now I'm about to go into a test world. Now normally I avoid building too much in test worlds. I understand that a lot of, like, actually, this is I guess a preview. It's the loading screen mod. But this is a test world where I thought, what if I try to come up with something that fits color palette? So, this is what I built. It has basically the same setup, some slight differences just to kind of make up for the fact that obviously the blocks are not a complete one-to-one, and also I expanded the way that I was doing the sides. This is a preview of what the sides would look like in this style. I don't know if I would do them the same on the other style. I think I would keep the windows shorter. But this sort of thing goes along with the fact that I'm increasing the step on this. I don't think I would actually do it the same on the other style because I want to, like, showcase the gradient, I guess. But I don't know if the gradient is a good idea now. I'm iffy on it. Especially in the case that, like, it's this color palette. Like, I want to have some wood somewhere if I'm doing this. Otherwise, it just looks too stony. And, like, there's not enough color depth if I'm doing it the other way. Like, you don't want to use a gradient of blocks that you are using other places, you know? Not generally, anyway. Unless there is something more clever going on with that, but in this case there isn't, so I digress. What's going on here is kind of just... well, okay, so this is what it looks like normally on the other side. This is the new style, or new attempted style. This looks actually built up. Instead, well, even just without the top, it looked much more built up and like, there is no link, you are a liar. There isn't? I could have sworn there used to be a link. No, I could have sworn I had a link in here. Ah, damn it. I don't know where I put that then. I am sorry. I don't know where that is then. Just Google it, I guess. Shouldn't be too tricky to find. Shouldn't be, but... YouTube be YouTube. I'll give you some wood. Not that kind of wood, Midnight. Anyways, so, like, this is nice and all, but I don't know. The more I look at this, the more I felt that it wasn't right. Obviously, I felt that I was gonna need to do more, like, more levels, more layers, probably a lot of vertical slabs and, like, these corners and stuff. I built a lot with these. They're really cool. They're really useful. I'm able to make a lot of neat building sort of stuff with them. I did all kinds of little alcovey stuff. They add so much dimension. I feel so sad that these are not in the normal game. They add so much potential. It is great. And then these that, I mean, theoretically you could do it with stairs. But also, then I wouldn't be able to do it quite like this. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I haven't figured out what to do with this back section yet in any form, so that's where I'm at with that. As well, I found out when I can do it like this, I get extra little abilities to do like this, and it looks nice. Like on the inside, I don't feel the need to cover all of this up, at least in this area. And then in these rooms, it doesn't look too terrible either. Because I'm able to do some little alcoves. And even though it's still a full block like this, I mean, it looks rather interesting. I'm not seeing a page. That's irritating. Just get rid of this song then. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll listen to it together later, babe. Leaves. Aww. Like I said, we can listen to it together later. Because you are everything. Nah. I feel sad now. I had to cancel my boyfriend's song request because the copy bots. Regardless. Oh, I also just dug a hole in the floor so that I could more easily copy these. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, this theory and stuff all aside, it's just kind of me coming up with how this is supposed to look. As well, in the actual world, before I split off to do this, architecture, I know. I did these paths real quick. So they do tie into the sort of paths that I have over there. So it's not completely outlandish and not, I guess, out of palette or form for what's normal in the rest of the Foxberd kingdom. So after looking at that, this, well, it looks like a stark difference, and I don't know if I would be able to bring in any sort of deep slate into that other style. Not easily, anyway. That's just kind of the sad thing. Like, I really like the deep slate blocks, but they don't match with the rest of the style that I'm going for. Not easily, anyway. Theoretically, I could come up with a way to combine them, though. And I'm gonna try and figure that out, which is why I'm not working on the manor today. Get a room, you two. Midnight. Anyways, that is why I'm not working on the manor today. I came up with an idea before the stream that hopefully will at least be interesting. So, this is something that I believe I got from Johnny and Joel, more so Joel, from the Spawn Chunks podcast. So I believe it's Joel, actually. On his server, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Joel Duggan's server, the Citadel. It's the Citadel server. In various places they have command blocks where you have like sort of a dock situation going on, and just command blocks to teleport to different areas. Well, not even just docks, sort of like a teleportation system just in general. I think it might have been Pixel Riffs who brought it up, or it might have actually just been Joel. I don't fully remember. I just need to plug in my laptop. Oop. It was one of them who brought it up, but the idea of being able to set up your teleportation command blocks along the water and then have like a boat there and symbolize fast travel as that, instead of it just being a random button in the middle of nowhere, that made sense to me. So what I've done is I've basically got all of these places as some sort of just a thing, a place where I can travel to. I'm behind as always. Yeah, that's fine. By the way, I should say, this song and the last are technically two parts of the same track. OVXX combined the tracks, or like the title tracks for two of ContraPoint's videos. It was Opulence and Men in this one. I know that because I like Opulence more so than Men. At least the music for it. Both the videos are relatively good, I think. Opulence is definitely one of my favorite ContraPoint's videos, though. Just saying. It's a pretty good video. Whenever the case with Buck fucking Angel. Anyways. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot the fact that this had been vertical slabs before. Now they're just horizontal. I don't know if I want to make them proper vertical slabs again, or I'll make vertical slabs of these again. Oh, that reminds me, I should try and make sure that I hide the command blocks a little bit better. Even if just to maintain the illusion. You know? these do just represent fast travel options. Anyone familiar with games like Skyrim probably know how fast travel is meant to work. You go to a place and then or go to some, like, well, at the very least in Skyrim, you go to a guy with a horse cart, and then you are able to, like, pay a fee and go and fast travel. Like, way back in my early All I Want to Do is Survive days, I had a redstone trade that I did because I was just using the map to teleport and I didn't have, like, a device. I had an idea of, like, functionality, I guess you could say, but I didn't really do it. Did you see the new episode of Hell of a Boss? I haven't really watched that series. I still need to. I digress. I do need to. It's necessary. I don't have my travel bed. Where did I last leave that thing? I don't know. I am making so many. Oh, wait, I think I know where it is. It's probably over in this area. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Another thing that I did off camera, since the last time we were in this world, I set up some micro farms. Finally. I set up melon and pumpkin farms, just so that I could get some quick and easy stuff, and it seems like they haven't really grown much, but it's fine, just so long as they work. It seems like the amounts have gone up just a little bit. They're not fast because they're not big, but they don't have to be for me. I don't need to really use villagers all that often, so I'm fine with these just passively filling up rather slowly. They also aren't loaded right now for the most part because I'm usually working all the way over there, so it's only about half the time that these get loaded. In addition, since I'm about to be leaving this area, I don't think that they're going to be loaded at all. So what I actually want to do is I want to start figuring out the terraforming for the future of my area as well as the rest of my transport network. Now, from what I recall, the Alpine Village needs some help. The rest of this river that goes through here, and that I have this river that loops around my whole little area over here that splits off Temple Hill, my manor, and this little area, whatever it's going to be. That is a little island sort of section that I want to give cliffs, and I want to make that little area a little bit more cliff-like as well, just so that it looks like it's sort of been carved out and down. This area, however, has been washed down and eroded more so I want this to look like an eroded cliff with some more obvious cliffs on, like, this side maybe. They're not going to be very tall, but the idea is a lot of this is rolling hills, but there are still some obvious places where there's been some serious erosion going on, largely from this river. There's a squid dying over in the distance. Let's not acknowledge it any more than I already have. Anyways, this river doesn't really go much of anywhere from what I know. Yeah, here. I do believe that this boat used to house a bearded fox, if I'm not mistaken. It might have. But it doesn't anymore because I need to update the mod still. I need to fix my IntelliJ install. Anyways, so this river goes somewhere, but I haven't really figured out where yet. let's do some investigating. This area probably should be terraformed. If I'm gonna actually, like, theoretically use it in a roleplay sense. By the way, does this biome... F3, please. This is still a river. So... Okay, and then it goes around to here, which I do think I recognize this area. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna grab my boat. This is the area that connects and loops around to that swamp. I think I'm gonna leave... Oh god. Alright, I could have used a tool, but whatever. I'm just gonna leave torches for the river area. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, this connects to that swampy area. No. It is, however, rather disconnected. That was meant to be a torch, but whatever. Alright, swampy area, and yep, I see that swampy area, and I do believe this is the area, yep, where it ports to the inland lake. Haha! Inland lake, or inland sea, anyway. So that does mean that this river isn't much of a river, because it connects over to the sea over there, and loops all the way around, which... if it actually did connect all the way around, it would actually make the rest of this area technically also an island. But it's a river, so it cuts through mainland, not making it itself an island, just separate from the rest of the primary land. Anyways. So, I do believe I want to connect this waterfall, this body of water, to this river, then that's probably what I'm gonna wind up doing. I'm just gonna mark it out with torches because I actually didn't really bring blocks for this, did I? No. So anyways, fast travel is basically just supposed to represent places that I've gone to that I could easily get to, but want to save time on. You know? You don't want to have to go really far and just spend the whole damn day on the journey, you know? So, for instance, this area, generally speaking, is just kind of, well, it's an inland sea. It's closed in on all sides, from what I remember anyway. Oh, looks like there was just some stuff. Yeah, and you can see I just torch spammed the path to be able to get to... Oh dear. This dolphin. I don't want to hit it. Anyways. Is this area a taiga or a river? It is river, actually. So, yeah, it's a dry riverbed. It is too above ground for it to have generated water, so it just wound up generating forest. And as you can see, there's the taiga village. Now, obviously that means, well, this place kind of is... Well, part of it is also the fact that the river needs to be, freed. Free the river. Hashtag free the river. I do believe that the boathouse probably will need to be on, like, the edge of a peninsula of sorts. The river will be able to go through. There will probably be a bridge. That or, well, I'll turn this into some sort of proper boathouse. It might extend into the water then. But I think the general gist of that, in that case, would be the gist would be I turn it into, again, a boathouse. It juts out into the water. It's like a place for a boat to be out of the rain, or what have you. So yeah. The plans for terraforming over here, just are that, well, we need to turn this into a more proper boathouse. We need to extend this river so that it actually meets the body of the inland lake, and at least so that this part connects to that part, you know, the water just doesn't stop. I don't have my traveling bed, and I need to make more torches, so let me just steal a bed from a villager for the night. You're standing on my face. Oh, now there's someone standing on my chest. Oh, fun. Anyways. Let me just toss that kelp. Yeah, so, anyways. I can terraform this as I want. I don't necessarily need to keep this sort of little trough here. As well, I want to see, where does this go further down the way? Now, for the most part, I just kind of want to make this place, like, function, if that makes sense. Like, just naturally function and connect. And I don't have very much coal for torches, but that's fine. Anyways, as I was saying, I do think, like, making the rivers at least connect prettier would be a fun thing to do. In the main internal land. Ooh, that's a really pretty cliff. So this is definitely something that would be a project and a half. But this sort of like major valley. Ooh. Little sort of secret lake. I want to have something in here. What? I don't know. But I am going to torch it up. This is definitely interesting to me. And then just, oh boy. It reaches a massive wall. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just fucking, my goodness, you don't see this sort of giant chasm every day. Especially not that you need to drill out in order to make a river pass through it. This will probably be the narrowest point of the river. Honestly, that isn't a bad thing. I don't need to be doing this, but I want to. Yeah, and then it connects over to here. And I almost don't care where it goes after that. Where does it go after? I don't know. That's what I'm curious about, though. This is a neat like this. I think I would keep it. That's what that is. Let's find out where this goes, because I'm just kind of curious. Does this go into, like, new terrain? It borders along the rest of these mountains. I believe, based on the shapes available, and the fact that everything is lagging, this might be new terrain. Oop, and I believe, yes, this does connect way out into the sea. Of course. Rivers do tend to oceans, just in general. That's fine though. I need to head back. But yeah, it seems like this just generally connects through the rest of it. If I want to have interesting vistas and stuff, I can always terraform. But like, I just have torches and stuff, demarcating a massive wall in the river. Unless I want to make that a waterfall, which I could. That actually could be really cool. I don't have the second kind of food. I just realized, recently I've been playing a different modded world. It is in 1.16 because it's Forge, and it was something that I started a while ago. I didn't really get far with it though, which is honestly kind of sad, but it was the successor to my Build-A-Ville pack in 1.16. I believe Build-A-Ville was originally in like 1.14. Or was it 1.12? No, the original one was in 1.12, I believe, and then I made one that was in 1.14 or 1.15. Pretty sure it was in 1.14. And then it, well, I don't know if I released the second version. It never solidified, and I never really intended to release on that version because by the time I had actually fully developed it, 1.15 was already starting to come around, and that just meant that I was going to have some, well, I was expecting that 1.16 mods would be able to update pretty quickly, and they did, thankfully, but some other mods were behind, and I wanted to be as on top of the modding scene as possible, and that was just, it's just version lag, basically. But instead of the way that 1.12 worked, a lot of us just got sucked back into vanilla Minecraft. So that was just kind of how that worked. Well, a lot of people, I guess, were sucked into vanilla Minecraft or vanilla plus Minecraft for a little while. And I was playing more vanilla. I didn't really do too much. Fabric updated very fast for 1.16, and I was able to play with that. The whole point of Better Nether was originally that I would play with 1.16, and I wanted to try and do like light, mostly client-sided utility mods, stuff like that. I realized that was possible, and like, fuck, serious idea. But I preemptively kind of made it that, and then just didn't even realize the extent to which I wanted to actually mod the series. So, yeah. Anyways, fast travel back home. Oh boy. Alright, and then the Plains Village is accessible. I'll teleport to it, actually. Oh god. World loading. Alright. So here is the Plains Village. It's gonna get dark, but I'll be able to get there by the time it's dark. So, I forget if I did this on the stream or not, but I realized that I needed more minerals and stuff. So I went on a trek to find new chunks around the area that was about as far from where I had explored as possible, which includes this area on, I believe, the far eastern tip of my like main landmass. This the Plains Village connects to it, so like going all the way through here, this connects to the same sea that you can get to via the Foxberd Kingdom. Wouldn't you know? So that means that because this area was, I believe, chunk trimmed at some point a few months before I did the update to 1.17, I had no chunks here. I don't even know if this had been in the generated area. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm pretty sure it was. Oh god. I spent so much time going around and trying to like figure out my local area before I would go and use the amidst tool. I just wanted to see like what was around, and I didn't really wind up finding too much interesting stuff and got so lost. It was bad. It was very bad. I like seriously needed to be able to just well, find my way back home because I was so turned around. I was basically following rule of the right with land masses, and I think some of them were just not connecting right. As well, like I found so many bays and inlets and inland seas that connected to the bigger sea. It was so crazy. I wasn't sure where I was. I had just gone north. I was thinking, oh, is this place just a giant island? No, actually, I found out that it's not through the amidst tool. It is so far from an island. In fact, it is basically a giant peninsula. I think I could pull it up. Should I pull it up? Okay, I think I'm gonna pull it up. At the very least, this is how it generated in 1.16 and will generate in 1.17. I need to quick grab my seed. Click to copy to clipboard. Let me do this. I will open studio mode on that. Amidst is turned off, so that'll be that. Open game stuff. Minecraft. Tools. Amidst. This is from August last year, I believe. Oh boy. Just open latest version, please. Loading. Oh god. Okay. New from seed. Control V. There we go. World type default. Do 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 just actually do turn on and leave on village. Don't bother with those or those. Those are just obscuring. Don't do ocean monuments. Don't do mansion. Don't do ocean features. Just do the basic stuff because those are what actually like distinguish areas. All right. Amidst. All right. Transition over. Do note that this tool is basically calculating biome distributions on a massive scale, so that's why it is slow to load and generate. Anyways, this is more or less what the world looks like when massively zoomed out. So this is this little area somewhere around here. This one right here. That's the island with the manor. This is the, well, that's the quote-unquote plains island that's like split off from the coast. Like, there are rivers all over the place that split a lot of this place up, actually. But I digress. Come to find out, there's supposed to be a river that connects to here. That's not there. But that doesn't matter. The quote-unquote rivers that are placed around the edges that don't actually wind up being big enough to generate tend to be clipped. So like, I don't know if there's actually river there or not. I don't know. There isn't river here. It's too high off the ground, or too high from sea level to be able to, you know, actually be a thing. But anyways, as you can see, sorry, this is the swamp where we have my little teleportation, or waypoint that goes back over to here. There's that Plains Village right by the mining place. There's the Alpine Village. All of those connect in some way all the way over to here through some sort of water or easy path to water that goes around. Now do note, this is not an easy connection. In fact, I do believe there isn't a proper connection from here through to this connected sea up here. The closest is this, which is still a bigger trek than even just going from here to here. If you really wanted to increase the rate at which you went to somewhere, just boat around to here and then take it by land. Or even go up river and then go by land or something. Like, or go through around here and then go up by land. I do believe that that river is actually there to a certain degree. Like, I do believe we follow some of it into the swamp. Just crazy stuff. But anyways, the way that this island looks and all, it's just a wild, you know? So, I digress. Where did I get the second boat from? Oh, right, it was from over there. I totally forgot. See if you can find a boat. Alright, anyways. Boats aside. Right, the uwu jack-o'-lantern. I do love the Carve Your Pumpkin mod. Anyways. Just the ability to travel around here is something that I need desperately. Like, I don't want to make the trip by land all the time because right now I don't have Elytra and I'm not focusing on trying to fly around. I don't trust myself to fly very much. Although I do want to be able to fly at some point, I'm not making anything with flying in mind. I want to be able to avoid having to fly constantly. I mean, it's not too far, but like, also, really, flight, and also time, time spent. The time spent on just doing things, well, it feels like a problem to me. It feels like a time sink, because it is. Just spending so much time on goddamn travel is a pain in the ass. So that's why I have these. It speeds things up. It helps me produce the content. It also just helps me do the things behind the scenes to produce said content. It hastens my ability to, like, go find my villagers who I leave out in the wild instead of entrapping in some villager hall, which theoretically, yeah, I'm probably gonna wind up building in one of those two or both of those villages at some point, but that will be for another day, and it will, well, it'll look like a local market. I'm gonna make it so that it's in world, it fits, like, it's not gonna look outlandish. Really. It's gonna look like a place where villagers sell their wares. I want it to look like that. I want it to look natural. I don't want it to be a bunch of villagers just in a cave with their workstation in front of them, maybe a bed behind them if we're nice. No, I want them to be able to probably go home or what have you. Ooh, excuse me. Or even just like sleep behind the stall, you know? Anyways, the ability for villagers to wander around, quote unquote, or at least look like they're able to wander around and do stuff for free, freely aside, just like I'm focusing on this place. I barely even, I don't use that goddamn gunpowder farm at all, even though I built it because I wanted to. I've gotten over 9 stacks of gunpowder, but that was months ago, because I go so slowly on this series. So many months ago. So many. I pressed control, thinking that that was zoom, but it's C. So many. F5. There we go. Anyways. Alright, some of that exists. Yeah. Anyways, so I have a bunch of terraforming projects and ideas to do to try and like connect the waterways, to try and make things look nicer. I have a lot to do around here, obviously, because like this is my main base, this is my main kingdom. It's right by spawn. It's just like the area that I've decided to settle because I like it here. I've already set up a lot of stuff here. I don't think I'm about to try and move away anytime soon anyway. And if I do wind up moving like where I primarily exist, it'll be for a new project. This will probably still be my main place that I go to for storing resources and stuff. I have fast travel centered around here. I don't have all those buttons everywhere. Everywhere comes here. This is the hub. So having this as like at least my central base makes sense. It's kind of in the middle of everything because I just explore outward, not outward from a different place. This is where I keep coming back to. So I think I'm gonna keep this place as my core base, you know. That's why I wanna have all these shops filled with maybe micro farms or just some sort of specific functionality or tool or what have you, just to kind of live life on the edge. Like, I want to have a banner shop that has the loom. I want to be able to make and I want to be able to make and get banners of any variety, except for the bearded fox ones. Those currently require command blocks, but in the bearded foxes mod, there is a mix-in so that when you click on a specific color of fox, you are able to get that kind of banner. Or no, when you click on a bearded fox with a specific color banner, you get that color, that banner color's bearded fox design. That's what it is. And do keep in mind that their color coordination is not interchangeable. You do not just get the same free varieties, I guess, so to speak. Also, great, that's right. These trapdoors don't... I need to figure something else out. I might actually just replace those with vertical slabs now that I think about it. Alright, whatever. Anyways, that means that there were a little bit more in terms of melons. Yeah, there's 10 melon slices in there now. Fun. But yeah, this works through some quasi-connectivity stuff. It's real fun, real easy. Real good stuff. I personally really like it. Did any trapdoors manage to get through? No. Yeah, so... I do believe that this should work for both melons and pumpkins. So, yeah. To date, so far, it has seemed to have fully worked for the melons. Come on. And it seems like it's been working for the pumpkins. I mean, there are 4 in those. I don't think there used to be 4 in those. So, yeah, I do believe it's working for the pumpkins. I've seen this design for melon and pumpkin farms before, so it's not outlandish. It's not out of the ordinary for me. Yeah. Anyways, all that aside, I do think I can vertical slab some stuff real fast. I don't have any stone cutters over here. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, the bearded fox banners. There's a mix-in, which is basically just where you sort of pull a default Minecraft method and create some sort of plug into it so that you can inject code, or you unlock it so that you can edit it or use it in a unique context that doesn't normally inherit that method. Well, in this case, it would... it's a method because it's in a class usually, but you could call it a function because Java. I'm a C# programmer normally, so that's just kind of where I am with that. For those who actually care. Yeah, anyways. Well, actually, it's 2 lots of 9, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, there are some additional things that come with Minegate wood blocks. You get the herringbone pattern, the large planks, and the smooth planks. I'm not really going to be using those. I much prefer the more, like, standard, I guess, block texture. And I don't want to build with these and then have them disappear on me and me be kind of high and dry. I can get away with a lot of these types of blocks disappearing and me just replacing, for example, the vertical slabs with trapdoors, or just having them not be there at all. Yes, it'll be so goddamn sad, and yes, it will be such a waste of resources, basically. But I can make do. Now, obviously, if there is a major update to 1.18 and Minegate isn't there, uh-oh, I'm gonna be losing so many damn blocks. So I'm gonna have to be kind of cautious with my microblock usage. My Minegate block usage. But I digress. One of the original reasons why I liked the Better Slabs mod was that it only extended, i.e. using a mix-in, that clever thing that I was just talking to you about, it mixed into the method for slabs that allows them to be placed in different orientations, i.e. you can place normal vanilla slabs on the bottom of a block or the top of a block based on where you are looking and like what you are what surface you are clicking on and what have you. With Better Slabs, it made it more so focus on the surface. So if it was on the side of a block and you had the setting on to allow vertical slabs or only focus on vertical slabs, if you clicked on the side of a block, it would put the one main face of the vertical slab on that side. Much like how if you just place a normal slab down on the block that you face will have one of the faces of the slab on it. That's just kind of how that works. It's kind of intuitive. It works the same. Then with Better Slabs, there were, like I just mentioned, there was a key binding to allow you to place slabs in exclusively vertical, exclusively horizontal, or both. So like you can make certain building tasks easier just by what setting you had on. Now, I know that definitely doesn't feel like a vanilla feature, but it did work very, very nicely, I think. And it, honestly, I know that that's the kind of thing that a lot of people who play vanilla Minecraft would want out of, oh, there goes another slab, or another pumpkin, or no, I think that was this side, melon. Yeah, anyways, I think that's the kind of functionality that a lot of people would want out of vertical slabs. They would want to be able to turn their placement on or off based on like how you place them and stuff. I think I just was like playing around in this mod pack. Was it actually in Pride Manor? I think I might have added it in Pride Manor. The double slabs mod allows you to shift and then click a block and then place a vertical slab based on the way that you're facing and the edge of the block that you are like pointing towards. So much like how you either are pointing towards the bottom or the top half of a block and place the slab normally, when you do it while holding shift, you wind up placing a vertical slab. Oh, yep, that proves that it works. You wind up placing the vertical slab, and it just works based on what side that you're facing and what direction that you're facing. So it either will be this way if you're like more so facing this way and you place it on that side. However, if you're doing it like this, well, it depends on whether you're this side or this side probably. If you're in the middle, it might just differentiate based on something. I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly how it goes. It could be more edge specific. It may measure like trapezoids of what edge you're on, or I guess they would be triangles, triangular quadrants. If you're like within this triangle, it will place it on that side. If you're within this triangle, it'll place it on that side facing that way, or whatever. I don't know how it works. It probably just uses the vanilla method of using which direction you're facing. Much like how stairs work, but, you know, applied to slabs. Anyways, me rambling aside, there are many ways to make slabs work, but I liked the way that Better Slabs worked because it didn't create new blocks. That's kind of my qualm with with Minegate, but I do get a lot of additional block possibilities. And once I realized that I had them, I actually thought, I might as well use them. And I really do like using them. They are quite a hard thing to stop using once you have the option. Before it was just vertical slabs, but now it's corners and different kinds of corners. Corner stair type blocks, or like corner pillars, like, yeah, quarters, I guess they're called, instead of corners. I'm gonna skip some stuff because this is just the stuff that cycles on in the background of the normal playlist. Just a reminder to everyone to drink a little water. Excuse me. All right. So I should stock back up a little bit on coal. Need some more. I'm using it constantly for torches. Just constantly. I am always building. I'm starting so many new projects that it's actually a bit of a problem. Just at times. Casually, just a problem for me. I'll just take that much coal. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, terraforming plans. I've laid some out. I do still need to figure out what exactly I'm gonna do on this side of the river, though. I don't have any surefire plans of what sort of shapes I want it to be in. I just know that I want to sort of, well, this coastline doesn't suit me. It does not bring me joy. I want to improve it somehow, and I do have some lines laid out in the test world, or my original test world, that is from a while back. I did originally want to widen this more, but I'm not sure if I want to do that now because this sort of narrow channel makes sense to use. So I think I might keep it. I might, however, decrease the land around here and make it so that this is a little bit more just in the water as it is, as a sort of artificial barrier, if that makes sense, so that it feels more, well, it feels more like a actual intended sort of barrier, you know? I did clear out a lot of this. I did pull back a lot, and I mean a lot, of land to try and terraform this so that it worked. You can see underwater just sort of what used to, or like what shape used to be here in the river, and now it's just this. I want to fill in some of that side, but only some of it. I want to have a decent meander around here. It'll look natural. It will definitely look natural in my opinion. And I gotta like fix this up so that there's actually like a river bottom. As well, I'm thinking I'm gonna move that gate over just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not gonna open directly into Market Square. It'll be a little off to the side, but not too far. Anyways, so yeah, all of this needs some seawalls. It needs some... I might make some shallow cliffs. Not really cliffs, just sort of like ledges, I guess. Ledges with seawalls at the bottom. Or breakwaters, more like. Yeah. And then of course that side is the flat side. That side's the side that's been eroded in this case, which is interesting because up past this hill, that side was eroded. So it's just like, I mean, the ways in which a river erodes and meanders and hills are, you know, washed away, it varies a lot, but what do you expect? Anyways, all that fun stuff aside, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, actually I don't know. Do I want to try and start to do a little bit of the actual terraforming today or not? That's a good question. I don't know if I could do that much terraforming. I just read the word head and I was like, oh yeah. I was about to say I can't do that much head. I can do a lot of head. Just ask my boyfriend. Don't take that out of context, please. Anyways, I can't even. What was I thinking just now? I was just checking what songs are next. I didn't really look much though. What did I do next? Oh yeah, I should probably tear this down. Is this my silk touch? Yeah. I don't need to bother because this was deep slate cobblestone. But if you actually paid attention to this design, you can probably see where I got the idea. Oh, right, that's what's next. Incidentally, one of the songs that I requested at the start of the stream, just to sort of get things started. Fun. Anyways. Yeah. So you can kind of probably see I kept like the sort of shape, and I made it so that it had less of the mine gate blocks, kind of just so that in the case that I do wind up losing them, it's a little less hurtful. Like there's a lot that I get out of them, but also most of it is just additives, so like these will just be walls on top of diorite, polished diorite, with polished diorite slabs on top. That's not that weird of a wall, honestly. I could, if I needed to, I could replace this with polished diorite stairs. Or just a polished diorite block. I could do what I wanted. And it wouldn't be that weird. Now, obviously, on, like, the main manor, it would be a totally different story, especially on the inside. But, you know, that could be dealt with in various ways. But I digress. That aside, I don't want to work on that today because, like I've said, I'm not sure about what I'm gonna do about the deep slate, the gradient. I don't hate you. I do like you. I just don't think you fit in. I'm sorry. Hey. I wanted to do a gradient for once, but it just doesn't fit the style. Like, I thought it would fit color palette wise. Like, I picked it from the right place to be able to tie in the color palette. I mean, fuck. I literally wound up incorporating a ton of andesite andesite colors into my my alternate design. Like, instead of what are those deep slate tile pillars, I wound up using just andesite or walls. Those aren't pillars. Walls. Instead of making the, well, I guess they are pillars if you're talking architecturally. The pillars are made up of deep slate tile walls in the build in this world, you know, over there. But the framing in the alternate build, that was just andesite. So, I mean, I guess I wound up using a useful block. Obviously I was using a bunch of stone bricks, but like, stone was part of that gradient, as were tough and gray concrete, light gray concrete specifically. Those are just too green though. Those actually do work really well together. They still kind of clash. I don't know. It's something. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the gradient. That's why I thought it needs to be darker. Yeah. Theoretically, I could have gone for deep slate in that though. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to experiment. If I wind up finding that I prefer the deep slate over the dark oak wood in that, then, well, I've solved my problem. And I'll be able to incorporate deep slate in an interesting way. So yeah. I gotta deal with contrast. But yeah, the color palette and building style of this place has evolved a little bit since I built my first towers. God damn, those were actually quite ugly. I really wasn't sure about them, but I was running out of time that day. They were what they were. They were starter towers. I wanted to reinforce them after a while so that they actually look structurally sound and weren't just made out of wood once I had all the resources. I'm glad I did, because I actually do really like this design. I think it works really well. Like, I do like the actual gate. I'm wondering whether or not I rebuild a closable gate around all of my possible entrances. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it's a possibility. Oh dear. Ugh. I more so just wanted to have the opportunity to do it, but I don't know. I do like the idea of it. The main problem is I also really like having that giant bridge and arch. I really like the arch. Oh geez, I just realized as well there are a bunch of vertical slabs there too that wound up falling. This is so sad. Whenever I wind up building arches like this, I always build them with vertical slabs. Without better slabs, it's so painful. because all of them reverted to a block state because the better slabs was just a normal vanilla slab with a different block state. Then it defaults to block state 0, which is just at the bottom of a block. That's actually really nice. It helps keep a world forward compatible. But it doesn't give you the ability to like deal, I guess, and keep them as vertical slabs. It doesn't give you the ability to notice them a lot of the time. They just wind up looking spiky, like what used to be on the bridge. Someone who has seen a previous stream of mine will have remembered how these were just, you know, sticking out. They were looking spiky because they were just slabs that had been placed vertically. They're normal slabs, but with, again, an altered block state. The block state just determines what way that it is. They aren't technically internally different blocks. They're just the same block, but with a little bit of different data and different processing of like one value called the block state. It just determines where and how a block is presented. A block state could mean that a furnace is always lit, for example. That updates whenever furnace is ticked by it cooking something. For example. What else is technically a block state? Oh, buttons when you press them. The pressed in block state, and then it unpresses itself. Those are two different block states. There's your explanation of block states in a nutshell. If you want a more complex one, a far more complex one, you get fences or walls. These have a lot of interesting rules about how they work. Walls, when stacked on top of each other, have various ways of working, of smoothing themselves out and whatnot. It's a little bit weird how they're supposed to work. I can't fully explain it. I don't fully know all the rules and exceptions, but with fences, it's a little bit easier to grasp. Fences are like intermediate, walls are advanced. Fences can connect on all four sides, so that means that they have 4 different combinations of ways in which they connect to one side, but then they have 3 combinations. Is it 3? Well, no. They have much more combinations of ways in which they can connect on 2 sides, and do keep in mind that these are specific to cardinal directions. They do not rotate per se. It just means that fence connects to south, north, east, or west, or some combination thereof. The same applies for walls, plus their logic of how they connect vertically. That's fun, you know? And whether or not it's a wall that's connecting to it from the side or a full block. I think that affects it as well, which is just so, oof, it's something. Yeah. Just, that's block states for you. They are altered based on, well, when they're forced to update. When something is put next to them, they update, or something is broken next to them, they update. They tick over their block state. And you can add block states with updates and mods. Like, new block states were added when Xbox players were finally able to place stairs upside down. Those are a whole new set of block states compared to just where you have stairs put next to each other and they're just whatever form, but you know, with the big with the slab part on the lower half, you know. There are all kinds of ways in which stairs can connect to each other, but that's just how that goes. Yeah. They do have to be saved as different block states, but they can actually be calculated, or like, well, yeah, I guess calculated in internal memory based on some sort of cleverness of like copying and then inverting some sort of a matrix or something. Like, it's more complicated than that, but it gets weird what you can do with some, I guess, clever optimizations to how things load, but I digress. Now do keep in mind, block states are not animations. Animations just happen passively. Banners, for example, fly in the wind, but you'll notice they don't all fly to the same wind because they have special values attached to them for when their animation is happening. That is not, however, a block animation. All block animations follow the same patterns. They all roll over to the same tick cycle based on the world itself. Now, banners get a little weird. I don't fully remember how their wind is supposed to work, but with block animations, it's just divide the number of frames and ticks through some formula from the world itself to see how many, like, what frame it should be at next. So you get a lot of basic calculations for animated blocks. If you have a lot of Prismarine, for example, you will be a little bit laggy, but it won't be too bad. But that's why a lot of people might want to turn off block animations, because Prismarine can be pretty laggy. Shroom lights and glowstone and torches can be pretty laggy, because torches, if you didn't know, have an animated texture as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is it torches? Is it torches that have an animated texture? No, it's not torches. What has the animated texture? Lanterns! I think lanterns do. Is it lanterns, or is it just sea lanterns? Oh god, that's right. Yeah, I went up the wrong side. Yeah, see? Lanterns have an animated texture. They glow and flare and fade. It works really nicely, but it does lag your game just a little bit. Now, that's not a bad thing, because the way that block texture animations work is very subtle, and it does not actually cause that much of a performance hit. In fact, it's very, very easy for your computer to be able to do that. That is one of the things that people probably don't need to turn off nearly as much as connected textures, maybe? I don't know. But I play with connected textures because I have the processing power for it. You might be surprised what you actually can manage with connected textures, but I digress. Those aren't usually too bad on processing as far as I'm aware, but they can be a little bit of a problem, but not too much. Anyways, I'm rambling. I am so rambling because I'm trying to fill time, because I'm not sure what to do next. I've mapped up what I want to do. I just don't have the time to do it. Actually, I always forget about this pumpkin right here. But, yeah, it kind of is how I feel right now. Just, yes. Indeed. So, actually, you know what? Now might actually be the perfect time for me to do something really quick. let me just open up studio mode real fast. Now, I'm not gonna close out of Minecraft, of course. I want to be able to see my results. But if I can just get this going, please. All right. Let me quick open. Nice. Craft models, I believe. What does layer 2 do for armor? I forget. I guess that just kind of spoiled it, but oh god, I hear people celebrating downstairs. That's a bad sign. Oh god. Okay, so where is that? I'm going to move you up higher. Switch over. Alright, I'll do it so that it's like this scale. Alright, so this is gold armor. I'm gonna quick Control Shift S this. Misc. Okay, hold on. I need to remember this. So this is Minecraft Textures Models Armor, Gold Layer 1. Alright. This will be, alright, assets, Minecraft, textures, models, armor, cancel. Actually, I want to save this as a paint.net file first. Alright, so so what I want to do is actually turn my gold helmet into a crown, which involves removing the top part, making it no more than 4 pixels deep. I do believe that that's for the bottom of boots, so that's that. Excuse me. Now, do I want my crown to be more of a circlet or more of a, like a spiky crown sort of shape? I might want it to be sort of a circlet. That actually would be really cool. In which case, undo. What was that? Oh god. That was just ice settling in my water bottle. That scares the shit out of me. I don't know why. Oh god. Okay. Ugh. The sad thing about ice is that it melts and then it winds up being so much less water than you thought it was. It's just sad. All right. Now. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Now I think I'm gonna delete that. Because I kind of want to make it so that well, yeah, it extends over a little bit. And I'm going to color pick for that and do a soft recolor to that color tone. I know it doesn't fully match the rest of gold in Minecraft, but, well, okay, hold on. Actually, I think I know maybe an intermediate color that it could go for. Okay, color picker is K. This is a more intermediate color. I'm trying to figure out what's a good color thing to do soft recolors with. Like something that's shiny that won't make everything look completely washed out. weirdly, there's a bit much red in that. Theoretically, though, I could actually... copy that down. And then do a color pick to that, maybe. And then recolor that so that it looks a little shaded. Yeah, that fits a little bit more with the sort of coloration that we've got going on. Not that color. I gotta remember that it's sort of like this color, or this key, that it's R for recolor. Yeah, I think this is looking a little bit more like the gold here. I want it to be cohesive. That's what I'm trying to do. So... Ooh, that actually kind of blends really nicely with that. Haha. It doesn't look super dark, because it's meant to be sort of like a shiny gold crown. But yeah. Now, do I want it to go down? Or do I want it to be thin and narrow? Although that does bring into question if I possibly want to There we go. Bark. Hey, Midnight. How you doing? Been a bit. Yeah, I think that that's good. And it's that to that. Yeah. So. What is this, a new Hell of a Boss song? I'm wondering if maybe I want to do some sort of a blue jewel or jewels. Ooh. Actually, I could do something sort of purpley on the sides. I rather like that. Big amethyst, smaller sapphires, or big sapphire, smaller amethyst. That one or that one? That one or that one? Or do I go all blue? I think I like this configuration. Now I think I should color pick and then find some way to add a little razzle by recoloring them to something a little shinier, especially the blue. Shiny. Although now that I think about it, color more so that side. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, files, save. And now, you should see me in a crown. Save as PNG, save. Okay. Let me open up my files, and then, oh god. It was randomly selecting things. Please stop. Minecraft, resource packs, misc, crown. All right, now I need to quick make new. Actually, hold on. I can copy pack.mc meta out of non-binary. I won't have a pack.png for this one just yet. All right, and then add to archive as a zip. Crown.zip. All right. Well, actually, not cut. Copy, please. Now in MC Meta, edit instance real fast. Resource packs. View folder. Paste. Minimize. Minimize. And minimize. And open up the game. And hide paint.net real fast. Options. Resource packs. Oh, right. I need to... Yes. I need to increase the version number on that. I hear sirens. A lot of sirens. Oh, by the way, I need to transition back over to Minecraft. This shouldn't really change anything besides the crown, so that should be fine. All right, fingers crossed it looks good. I do really like the seamless loading screen mod, by the way. Apparently, though, it has problems with sodium. So that's yet another reason why I prefer this over using Optifine and Optifabric over Iris, but if Iris manages to improve itself enough, then that's fine. It's just the fact that right now it doesn't work as well with modded Minecraft as Optifine, incidentally enough. Anyways, let's do the reveal. Ooh. Ooh! You should see me in a crown. Although, it does look like a face. Oh. Oh dear, I just realized. It does have a stray pixel. Oh great, it has a stray pixel. I must not. Oh no, now that I think about it. I bet I know exactly what it is. Yep. It's a really low resolution pixel that, because of the fact that it's on a model, it has no transparency properties. So its color has its alpha channel removed when it's being rendered, or ignored anyway. So I'll have to go quick and fix that. But as well, I'm wondering whether or not I should I'm thinking I also want to reshape the crown just a little bit. I think I have to do another pass on this. But this is why I wanted to be able to why I wanted to do this on stream, so that I'm not alone doing it. Even though I am currently the only person present. I'm so lonely, I am nobody, I'm on my own. Right. Alright. That should pretty much cover that up. I think I will just leave one crown jewel. Yeah. Just one. And then I will make sure that I select all below, all above, and make sure that no stray pixels exist. I'd rather not deal with those, you know? Save. I just realized that it's saving as the PNG. I want to make sure that the PDN file also gets its save. Sadly, the only way to do saving within the app itself is to do a save as instead of an export. So that's a thing. Yeah. Let's delete the old crown. Add to archive as a zip. Copy. Go into my .minecraft resource packs. Can it not rename? Cancel. Let's give this file then. Rename to Crown 1. Control C, Control V. Alright, in .minecraft. Oh, I didn't turn off paint.net. I have my nice, pretty transitions. Alright. Turn off the first crown. Yes, I forgot to change that. Oh well. I can deal with that later. If at all. It is a whatever. because I know it's compatible. They haven't really changed armor. Anyways, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I do quite like it. I do quite like that. I do like that change. Okay. I think that's good. Haha! Yay! I have a crown. Yay! It means that gold helmets look like crowns. Yeah. Okay. I like it. It is a pretty basic crown. It's a very basic circlet sort of shape. It doesn't have any sort of dynamic shape, more dynamic placement to it, like, going down around the head to meet its peak. But, I think that's fine. I don't think it's bad. It's a thick circlet of gold. It's designed to rest where it rests. And I guess it just rests completely flat and even on me. So yeah. I should improve my golden helmet then. Alright. In the meantime, I will close some tabs and stuff. Yeah. And also turn off studio mode so that I don't have as much overhead on OBS. Yeah. You really don't get a lot of water with that ice melting. Jeez. I've barely drank out of this thing, and like it's just so little. Ice expands. I mean, ice expands a lot. Just ay. Anyways, okay, so gold helmet. I need to get stuff for trading. How much are my mending books? Is it 17 or 19 emeralds? I'm gonna need to get a fair few melons then. Ooh, 32. Nice, and then an additional 4. Right, I need to craft them like that. Melons are actually somewhat irritating in that regard. Oh yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot of pumpkins. Thank you, farm. Oh yeah, Lord. This is from Lord's debut album. This is 400 Lux, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's comes from the luminosity of, or not luminosity, that's lumens. The brightness of a sunset? Or time around sunset or sunrise? I believe it's sunset. Which, incidentally, sunset over the kingdom. I do kind of wish the shader pack made a really pretty sunset, but I digress. I also don't play with clouds because, well, I mean, they aren't the worst thing in the world, actually, with shaders. They do add a sort of ambiance. At the very least, cloud height is a possibility. So, like, if I wanted to, I could play with cloud height on. Video settings. Details. Cloud height. How much does a cloud height percentage? 100% above world height limit. Alright, let's do 50%. Okay. Yeah. They look really flat from this perspective, but yeah. They also disappear when you look this way. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's take a moment to sleep and see whether or not that continues to apply. Yeah, it is entirely based off of sunlight. Oh god, the quality of the god rays. Oof. That actually shows a little bit. Yeah, the clouds only exist in the sunlight? What? Really? Ugh. Alright, I'm turning off those clouds. Not the shaders. Details. Cloud height. Oh. Does. No, it's not cloud height that's doing that. It is just the clouds in general. Sadly. Anyways. I need more stuff. I need the other stuff that I can trade. Oh boy, I don't have a lot of wheat. I have a lot of dirt. I do believe I had a massive harvest at one point somewhat recently. And I wound up selling all of that wheat for all the emeralds I could get. So, yeah. I have expanded the field of wheat a fair bit. Yeah. I do need to probably create a automated system, you know, for actually farming wheat. I forget if Carpet Mod adds a setting for droppers to place seeds. Carpet or Carpet Extra. Seems like the kind of thing that would be in Carpet Extra. I do know, because I actually made a little mini farm. I think I actually have the video unlisted. Because I was like specifically starting to answer someone's question, and I was like, huh, actually that would be really helpful. I'm trying to make something like that right now. Why don't I design it, and then I'll show off the design to a Redditor. So yeah, someone on Modded Minecraft wanted to know how to make like an automatic farm, a quick and dirty one, using Quark's ability to have dispensers place seeds. So basically on a long redstone clock, I needed to set up like some absurd delays and stuff to make it so that it would release water, and then all of the seeds, hopefully fully grown wheat, would be broken by the water in the farm, because it's on a clock and not like some sort of complicated T flip-flop situation. With multiple levels to represent the measured stages of like one of the wheats, you know. It was just given a relatively high amount of necessary time to be able to grow as much as was necessary. I've gotten enough wheat, I think. Just this remark. Anyways, it was pretty simple, pretty straightforward, not too tricky. Just involved a lot of space. Because as well, it involved uppers, now that I think about it. I could have also used a dropper elevator, but I digress. It's not a too tricky build. It's not too reliant on mods, besides the ability to place things with dispensers, or specifically seeds. Like, I think that's the only mod reliance that it has. So, yeah. It's pretty decent about that. Anyways, let's run on over, get some more emeralds that I already have. I think I have some emeralds. I should have some emeralds anyway. And definitely books. I have 5k. And then what do I need? I need unbreaking and mending and protection if... I forget if I have a protection villager. But yeah, I don't think, now that I actually look at this, I don't think I'm gonna have that. I'm not gonna be able to get that because I don't have very good farms. But, you know, I have some farms. Potatoes and carrots. I don't have a lot of carrots planted. I should go ahead and plant more carrots. Or not plant, harvest. I should also make and sell more paper. Usually I have pretty good luck getting a lot of emeralds from paper trades. So yeah. Boing. Alright, let me just get all of the sugarcane. Just a lot of it to break. A lot of it. Alright. Do I have any excess sugarcane left in my storage for me to be able to pluck off of, or not? Um, 42 is the lowest divisible by 3, so there we go. And I want to leave it filled with all the sugarcane for spaces, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, let's go and find Everest. Or, not Everest. Felix, I believe, actually. I'm lower than the deep dark. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Felix! Where are you? You have a lure book. You don't have a name, and yet you have a lot of trades. Hey, Felix. 16 emeralds. Okay. So I need to find, I have a lot of librarian villagers in this village specifically, to be fair. Oh. Pumpkins! Melons! I've traded so much with a lot of these villagers that I have discounts. It's actually pretty great. I have 28 emeralds now. Hey, do you have a potato trade at all? No, you do not. No. Everest? No, you are not Felix. Felix! No, that is not Felix. Do you happen to know what Felix is? Oh, hey, baby villager. Yeah, it's getting to be nighttime, so... There we go. Baby villager just running around. Alright. Channeling, looting, luck of the sea. Yeah, those aren't what I'm looking for. You are that other unnamed villager that I've traded with a lot for paper. Hi Everest. Everest is the one with the infinity trade, I believe. Infinity, Riptide, and Thorns. Yes. Riptide is definitely a good thing for the future. Because I want to be able to have a Riptide Trident. I want to play around with that. But where is my dearest Felix? Felix! No, you are not Felix. You have the lure. Oh, why do I have randomly 2 string? That's mildly disconcerting. Felix! No? Wait a minute, where have all the villages gone? I feel like they've just all disappeared. Everest. Do you know where Felix is? Where's Felix? What happened to my buddy Felix? This is a little concerning that I'm not able to find a villager. This is one of the reasons why most people tend to not just rename their villagers. What? What? Huh? Where? Where has Felix gone? So I am confusion. I don't... What? Huh? Yeah, that just has a bed. There isn't like a stray house over here, is there? No. So where in the hell is Felix gone? I'm concerned. Where's my mending villager? See, this is why I want to build that market. So that my villagers like, have a place that looks natural, but don't actually leave. Everest, where's Felix? No, really, where's Felix? Oh, fire aspect. I have so many librarians. Oh, wait, where has Felix gone? Felix, my dear villager, where have you gone? Where have you wandered? Oh. Is Felix? Alright, Felix is leveling up. Gonna level up. Yay! Punch. At least I get glass trades from this. So that's pretty nice. Alright. And I do believe that I don't have any unbreaking trades in this village. I need to go to the Alpine village. I don't think I have a mending trade there, so that's that. And now I don't really have any more emeralds, so I'm gonna need to look for my librarian villager who has the unbreaking trade and figure out what's up with their prices. Hello. You are my efficiency villager. You are the one who is expensive, that's right. Oh hey, a wandering trader. Do you have anything useful for me? Sadly not. I continue to lack dripstone, for example. It's very, very sad and irritating. I also don't have any like drip leaf or anything. Yeah. It sucks. I don't get to build with that stuff. I need to find it in the world or find a wandering trader with it. I forgot what was in that chest. Oh, hey, Yannis. I can get infinity off of you, actually. Eunice is the one with the unbreaking trade, and it's 19 emeralds. I'm too short. Two. Alright, let me see if I can, like, break some pumpkins, maybe? Oh. Axe. Right. Where are the farmers? Yes, you are the one who has the potato trade. Oh, I was only able to trade with you once. Oh, that's sad. I was just short. You also, you're also the one who has the beetroot trade. I didn't bring the beetroots because I didn't think I would be able to trade for them. I forgot someone actually does have a trade for that. Oh, I don't have enough for that. And I don't have, I'm one short on that. Oh boy. 6 for an emerald. Yay! Perfect. Alright. Eunice! Kitty! Aww. Calico Kitty. I want a Calico Kitty so bad. They don't have any fish! Alright, Eunice. Well, I don't think I have any sort of protection villager now that I actually look around. I have efficiency. That's something I know I was looking for. But I don't have unbreaking. So, yeah. The kid is wandered away somewhere. It's fine. It's fine. Why did I think I just saw a random chicken over here? Although there was a floating bush. Okay. Alrighty. It's 8:52 already. Damn. I really need to figure out a string farm. Although I know that spider spawners are a pain to deal with, so we'll see about that. But, Doop, doop. Yeah. Boop and boop. Excess lanterns can go in here. And then I run on over toward the town. Because at the wizard's hut is where I have all my enchanting tool stuff. Including my anvil, my smithing table. Or, well, it's not necessarily the wizard's tower, it's like next door / 2 doors over. Yeah, anyways. Alright, my golden helmet. Mending. Unbreaking. Now, I need to go to my XP farm and fix it up. I also want to get protection on it, so... actually, now that I think about it, I don't want just protection. I want, like, respiration and other stuff as well. So, I forget. I do have books up here. Yeah, and I had a diamond helmet. I was meaning to enchant a diamond helmet, you guys. I have basically just abandoned that idea. I have soul speed and punch. Yeah. Depth Strider 3. That actually might not be too bad. Just Depth Strider? Okay. Multi-shot. Anything interesting I can get on a diamond helmet right now? Blast protection. Unbreaking 3. And Aqua Affinity. Ah, that's actually a decent helmet. Anything interesting on a book? It's still multi-shot. Alright. Fine. Be that way. Boop, boop. Alright, well, I could put the Depth Strider on my boots right now. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh. Doot, doot. Sweet. I'm also gonna go and sleep. Oh god, creeper galore. Just a pack of 3 creepers. Just come into view. I could have sworn it was a pack of 3 creepers, but no, it's 1. Ugh. Alright, I'm running away. Alright. I should make an armor stand with, like, switchable armor. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, though. Do I not have the recipe for an armor stand? Oh. Yeah. Smooth stone slab. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab... Well... Okay, so... Sticks are something that I have more of in the storage area, as well as smooth stone slabs. I should have those in there. If I don't, that would be weird, because I have smooth stone. At the very least, I can make some. Zoop. Zoop. Here we go. Smooth stone slab. I need 2 more sticks, I think. Armor stand. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna... No, excuse me. Now I'm gonna need netherite, now that I think about it, for my diamond helmet. Where should I put this armor stand as well? Ugh. I'll put it right here just for now. Yeah. Ooh. I do like the way that my crown shimmers. Now that it's all nice and enchanted. I don't like that low durability, but I do like the shine. Shiny. It matches my hair. Speaking of, oh yeah. I forgot whether or not I had, like, brown fade into the sides or full purple top. Like, if I dye my hair, I'm gonna do just purple top instead of full purple, probably. Just at least at first. Like, I have a hard part on sort of like a fluffy comb-over sort of style, I guess. This lets me, like, theoretically just bleach the top of my hair and then have a cutoff point at the hard part and just sort of somewhere in the fluff of the one side. So, like, if I do wind up dyeing my hair cotton candy purple, it'll be, you know, it'll have a hard part. Anyways, that should do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more streams from me. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when I go live. I go live every Sunday and every Thursday, approximately every. On Sundays, it is from 6 to 9, and Thursdays, it is from 7 to 9. Do note that start and end times are a little bit variable, so sometimes we run overtime, and a solid portion of the time we wind up starting late, but that's fine. I need to get better about actually notifying people on Discord that I'm going to be late, but sometimes I just can't until a little after, so it's whatever. So yeah, I need to start getting better on that. But anyways, you can follow my Discord. Link is on my About page, or you can do this. Follow the link from that !Discord bot, Nightbot command. That'll be in the live chat thing. I don't put it in my description. I don't know why. I should, but I don't. It's just so that it filters people out. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that should just about do that. Anyways, I stream on Sundays. I'm going back and forth between some Minecraft series, and then once I'm done with a little bit of Minecraft, I'm going to do some more Factorio in Minecraft. So I'm going to be continuing this series, and then I'm going to do the previous companion series, Unnamed. I know... no, it's not Unnamed. It's Cutting Edge right now, actually. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Why did I think it was Unnamed? I haven't had the Unnamed series since... what, 016 in Factorio? Oh, God. Anyways, yeah, you can join me hopefully next week, and I'll be just about finishing up with Pride Manor. Ooh, that should be fun. I'll get to finally be done with that one, which is both exciting but also sad, because I do like that build. I do quite like that build. Anyways, that should about do it. Thank you so much for watching one last time. This has been Guy with an I Smith, and I'm signing off. Until next time, take care. How's it, guys? Bye-bye!